Hey guys, JustinSlaght. This is my review of Oblivion. Um, a little bit of background on this new movie. It stars Tom Cruise. He plays a character named Jack. He is a tech. And why is he a tech and all this other stuff? Because the year is 2077, I believe it is, and this is what they said in the movie. And Earth is completely wiped out. It's completely inhabited. Um, some people came down from Earth. They destroyed their moon, and then they came down, and then they just killed everything. They won the battle, or they won the war, but everything is completely gone. So Tom Cruise and this other actress, I can't remember her name for the life of me, and they are tasked to fix these little sentry bots to protect them from these things called scavengers. Scavengers are the things that, you know, are destroying their bots, trying to destroy their towers, and all that stuff. So, and then later on in the movie, this is not a spoiler. Um, Tom Cruise finds this girl locked up in a box. Her name is the actress's name is like Olga. I can't pronounce her last name, but she was in Quantum of Solace. She was the Bond girl. Excuse me. And since in the beginning of the movie, it's established that Tom Cruise doesn't have a memory of what happened, she's kind of there to help him out along the way. And I don't want to continue on because that'll go into spoiler territory. Um, if I can be honest about this one, I was extremely excited to watch this. I mean, from the trailers, it just looked so goddamn gorgeous, and there was a lot of cool action scenes, a lot of interesting characters in the trailer. So like, this could be an awesome movie. After watching it the other night, I gotta say I was extremely underwhelmed. Um, it's not a bad movie by any stretch, but I find it kind of hard to call it a good movie too. But let me start off with the positives. Excuse me again. Tom Cruise is fantastic in the movie. Um, I mean, that's a given nowadays. Um, like I said, it is a gorgeous looking movie. Just a beautiful movie. The soundtrack is amazing. It's done by M83. They do an incredible job of copying Hans Zimmer. No, I'm kidding. But it is just an amazing score. No, of a movie. The imagery is amazing. I was really digging Tom Cruise's character's story arc in the beginning of how he's dealing with there not being any inhabitants on Earth anymore. It was very interesting. But it's not enough. I felt that it was too long. Even though it barely clocks in at 2 hours, it felt longer because Tom Cruise gives some exposition in the beginning, saying how like he deals with it, how he fixes bots and all this other stuff, and yada yada yada. But then 30 minutes later, he explains again. And Inception did this too, where and everything they told us in the beginning, they're explaining like every detail that they did in the beginning again. And that just makes you fall asleep because you're like, I already know this. Just can we move on? Can you like be thorough? But um, at some points, it did feel kind of a little bit boring. Um, I mean, because he is kind of the last man on Earth kind of thing, you know what I mean? But I was just, it's like, can we move this along? Can we go? Um, I thought that the lead actress, the one that Jack finds in the movie, I thought she was terrible. I've never liked her as an actress at all. Even in like Hitman and in Quantum of Solace, she was just bland, and she's bland in this, and it's so disappointing because she's a centric character to Tom Cruise's story, where she has to be extremely emotional, and she can't do it. I don't understand how she can't do it, but she can't do it. Um, Morgan Freeman's in the movie, and you would think, oh, Morgan Freeman's in it. He's gonna be awesome. He's awesome in everything. He is boring as shit in this. I mean, you you barely see him. I mean, you probably see him in like 3 scenes. Like he comes in, he's a wannabe Morpheus, saying, "I've been watching you, Jack. You're not alone in the world anymore." And then he's gone. Comes back, he's gone, and it's like I don't know anything about this guy at all. I mean, I just don't care. I mean, he shouldn't have even been in the movie anyway, or just get someone who's low key, you know. Um, I will say this though, it when I was thinking about this last night, I was almost on the verge of giving this a thumbs down. I seriously was, but what's going to keep me from giving that is there is a twist in the movie that's actually very good that I really didn't see coming. It's very effective. It'll kind of blow your mind a little bit. It's kind of been like at the hour and 20-minute mark, you'll figure it out and like, wow, this is actually kind of interesting, you know? But then as they keep going, you're like, oh, I've seen this kind of movie before. And that's the thing. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to see this and they're going to say, I've never seen a movie like this before. And that's fine, but as for someone like me, I have. Like, it's trying to be Total Recall. It's trying to be Independence Day. It's trying to be The Matrix. It's trying to be Moon. It's trying to be, you know, a lot of stuff. I mean, that's not bad, because in all those movies I just named off, those are good. But it's copying way too much. And I'm just so disappointed because I wanted to see more. I wanted more. I mean, if you think about it, if this script was tightened up, if it was like maybe an hour and 40 minutes, if you cut out Morgan Freeman's character, if you get a better lead actress for the girl in the box, that's what I'm just going to call her, the girl in the box. If you get someone better than that, I think this would have been an awesome fucking movie. But what the final product is, it's not bad. It's just not very good. It's not even good. It's just kind of eh. So with that, I'm going to give Oblivion a rental. You should at least give it a chance. You don't have to see this in the movie theater. I know certain people say, well, you should probably see it in the movie theater because of the beautiful images. You could, but I'm sure most people have like incredible TVs, so they don't have to go to the movies anymore. You know what I mean? But I think Tom Cruise is really good. I think the soundtrack is awesome. I think there's a lot of beautiful images. I think it's got an interesting plot in the beginning, some interesting character development in the beginning, but it all just feels underwhelming, and it all just feels like I've seen this before, and I've seen it done a lot better. So disappointing, but I'm rooting for Tom Cruise. I really am. Well, that's it for my review of Oblivion. Thank you so much for watching. I am JustinSlaght. Take care.